It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
They'll start out here with the action left. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping at air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21.
They got to give kudos to the offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third manageable with that run.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
There he goes, right side. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Shot here on the ground. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack him, because right now...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, check that. Check.
Achane here. They stay on the ground.
Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
Yeah, they held them to just 7 points, and if you rewatch the game tape, and I did multiple times, it was amazing to me that the other guys even got 7. They were absolutely dominating on that side of the football.
79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
19 tight. 19 tight.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith.
And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as the tackle made right at the 30-yard line.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
On 1st down, Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Breaks through the contact. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The 20. Flat. Touchdown. Yes. Devon Achane. His 104th career touchdown. One shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a handoff running through the middle.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it down to the 32.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. They go play action with Hurts.
This is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Swift.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal from the 1. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the sneak, kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Running left, Achane. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. The Saints come in looking for win number 8 on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on, put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
On the set.
Here's 3rd and 3.
65 catch. 65 catch.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
2nd and 5. He completes it to Olave. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run with Gibson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Pioneers.
2nd and 11. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Hurts to throw. That is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's got some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Hard running at the 15. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go, Chap, go, Chap.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Again, it's Achane.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Check smash. Check Buffalo 18.
They'll set up a throw. His throw incomplete.
Anytime a ball is thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He's got his... Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking it about the 36. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down.
That one downfield for Dotson, and that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check up.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
79 Broncos.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Slot man moves right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Hey, 73.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts, 29 yards. And the Eagles are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead.
Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback, the ability to run the ball fearlessly. And, in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Hurts completing this one quickly. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And they'll bring him down. Yard line. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
How about that shuffle pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too. That's one of those plays that you take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball into the middle of the field where a lot of big bodies lurk, and they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Eagles are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Saints 14.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. In motion left is Davis.
Cup 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Uncorks one for Davis.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning.
At the 40-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 120 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. The clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. It's Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus.